Okay, so this is our first center of mass problems on the center mass problem worksheet. And what it's asking for is it's asking us to find the center of mass located from point A, where it's going to be, if you put these two things together. Now, what we can do is we can talk about these things as being two different objects. And so we can say that while this rod has a length of 50 centimeters, its center is going to be roughly at the 25 centimeter mark. And so all of its mass can be thought of being acted on at that 25 centimeter mark. Now, our ball has a radius of 5 centimeters. And so all of its mass can be thought of as acting at the center spot of that one, so that's right there. But we're going to have to measure it from point A, so that's going to be at 55 centimeters. So if we want to find the center of mass, the equation we're going to use, where it says x center of mass is equal to the mass of the first object times its distance away from the reference point, plus the mass of the second object times its distance away from the set point. And then we're going to divide by the total mass of the system. So it's basically finding a way to find the average location of all of the masses. So we're just going to take in this mass. And so I'm going to label the rod as my first mass. So it has a mass of 0.5 kilograms. And its distance, for that it acts away from point A, we said was 25 centimeters. Now, you notice, in a lot of cases, I'll tell you that you have to change that back to meters, but in this case, if you look at all the answers are already in centimeters, so there's no point in changing it. Then I'm going to add that to the mass 2, which they tell me was 1 kilogram, times its distance away from point A, which in this case, 50 plus 5, so 55 centimeters. And then we need to divide that by the total mass of the system, which is, we know, 0.5 times 1, or 0.5 plus 1, will be 1.5. And so when I do that, I clear that off, clear. So I'm going to go 0.5 times 25 plus 1 times 55, get a number. I'm going to divide that by the 1.5 for the total mass, and it tells me that the location of my center of mass is 45 centimeters away from my reference point. So my center of mass is going to be roughly right here. So that if I were to put it balance it on a knife edge there, you have the same amount of mass pulling on this side as you would on this side. You pull it down.